What is good there, Game Boys and Game Girls? Let me fix the camera. Welcome to a new, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Welcome to a new episode of Comic Man '06. Today we're here to tell you about, it's very personal to me, my first heartbreak slash friend zone. Not even a friend zone, it's more just a heartbreak. So, where do we begin the story at? Okay. Let's start the story out right. So the story begins off my 11th grade year of high school. Now, recently, let's give some context here. Before my 11th grade year of high school, I was in this relationship with this one girl through my 10th grade year. We were very toxic, and I learned some things about her that made us end up breaking up. Learned some things that she did with my friend, kind of put a rift between us at the time, and a lot more. So yeah, that's the context. Anyway, while I was talking to her, I started talking to her again my 11th grade year. And basically what had happened during my 11th grade year was I was in this class with this boy. We're going to call him Kirk. His name's not Kirk. I'm just going to put aliases in there. So Kirk basically and me had class together. We had geometry. Don't like geometry, by the way. So we had geometry together. And basically I was very cool with Kirk, I never knew his girl, but I knew he had a girl. But I was making a joke with him. I was like, I got class with your girl. He's like, you don't have class for this and that. It was a fun joke. Until I started seeing her around a lot more. But we never had contact with each other. Going into the second semester of my 11th grade year. Here's what happens. So, going into that semester, second semester, me and this girl had fell off. We went through a lot, and we didn't even end it. She kind of just met a new dude and just moved on from me. So I was kind of very much heartbroken about it because I'm thinking we were really trying to work on repairing what we had, but it wasn't going to meant to be. So basically what happens is I end up in this class with Kirk's girlfriend. At the time, it was this girl again. Now, they were going through a bunch of things, but I definitely became her best friend. Me and her were very close. We were very great best friends, We were very, very close. I definitely could say we had a lot of things in common. We were very close. So we grew a very close friendship. I watched her meet somebody else. And what happened was crazy, right? So we both were talking to a lot of people at the time. I was talking to some girl, and she was talking to this. She actually ended up dating this dude who was her best friend's ex. We're going to call this girl, by the way, I don't know what to call her. We're going to call her Glasses. Okay, so Glasses, yeah. So basically, we're great friends, and it's going well. And then she ends up dating her best friend's ex, which I told her not to do, but she ended up dating. It's not the point. So they broke up at one point. Then they got back together. Now, we were very close friends. A lot of people were very much shipping us to be a couple, but we were very close friends. We were very, very, very close friends. We didn't see ourselves as nothing but more as friends. I can definitely say at the time, I seen it that way. We both seen it that way. We didn't understand at the time. But then I remember this one time I did. It was an April Fool's prank. And I pretended like I liked her as an April Fool's prank. But to tell her friend already about. But it backfired in my face because her friend ended up telling her. I was friends with the girl too. And basically it backfired on me. And then she put it back on me. She's like, I actually like you. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I left it on delivered for a good minute. And then I kind of did some time thinking. I'm like, I can really see us working this and that. No. And then I ended up doing it. I ended up liking her. But I very much was trying to move on past it because, again, it was April Fool's prank and we were both pranking each other, which we knew, which kind of hurt me a little bit, but not too much. So we're moving past that. After we move past that, it's kind of crazy how everything works in the end. So we move past that. She again has ended up breaking up with the dude and then getting back together, which I was happy for, but they weren't working out and broke up again. So during this time, I am again in this point where I was talking to someone and then we were done. I was talking to a lot of people and we were done a lot. I'm very consistent with that. That's something I definitely want to work on. But yeah, so basically we were doing very well. Solid. And then we kind of fell off a little bit. We're still friends, we're falling off, on this edge of do we really know? I still again have feelings for her, but I'm not letting her know because she's like somebody else. I'm keeping it to myself and I'm hiding, my actual feelings, which I don't recommend is very good depending on what it is. Like, I definitely think these were very much deep things I didn't want to talk about. So I'm hiding feelings. So yeah, keeping them to myself. I'm thinking it's going to go well. It kind of ends up backfiring in my face. I end up explaining how I feel about her, this and that. And what happens is, she says she felt the same way. I'm like, yes, we could work. And she tells me, she's like, I'm not ready for a relationship, which I was cool with. You don't never want to rush something to make something work that very fast when it shouldn't. So we were very much taking things very slow. And I'm not an impatient guy, but I feel like I was ending up getting played a lot. I ended up talking to another girl. We're going to call her Eyes. I'm just giving them code names right now. Eyes and stuff like that. So I'm kind of not really talking to her. I'm not paying her interest. I'm paying more interest to, of course, glasses. So obviously I'm paying more attention to her. And my friend at the time who had did something with my ex ended up kind of like, not stabbing me in the back, I'll say more, because he did end up like trying to push. He was like, you gotta give it time. I'm like, yeah, I know, quit. And then she went to the beach, and I then learned some things from him that I really didn't want to know, but he told me. This is why you need to have W friends, because he was not a W friend. He's never been a W friend. And then he turns out he did something else with her. He did something with her, so it kind of hurt a little bit, because I knew, like, I'm not thinking you're going to do this again. And then she was like, I think we're better off as friends. Now, I kind of took it as like, as a very big heartbreak, because I really did love her, as a friend first. And then that love of a friend became really into a loving, like, I want to be with you couple thing. I felt like really that could be like my soulmate. I really don't feel that more connection with females in a way where, like, I can definitely see myself in a relationship with them. Not many females, but I definitely could see myself in a relationship with her. It was crazy, I think that, like, sometimes you set on paths, where you just have to handle it. It matters on how you handle it, because who knows? Like, I mean, in the end, it didn't go my way. You can't sit there and be mad about it. You just have to move on from it, Think, like, it was the best thing, I mean, did it hurt? Yes, it very much hurt. But I just had to learn to can't let it stop me. You just gotta stay focused. So this is a video for all y'all people out there that are still in high school, that are heartbroken, or not even in high school, but y'all been following me for a long time. Because I never have talked about my love life. Like, again, if I was really to get into a relationship, I would never post until release 2 months in the relationship on my channel, bro. Which is just very something I would love doing, But, like, yeah, I think really more of the time it comes down to stuff like that. So your boy Comment 06, guys, heartbroken. Regular, just like everybody else, kind of starting. I want to start doing more vlogs and stuff. So I'm gonna start doing more stuff like this and get more content out there to get to 500 subscribers, so I can get already monetized. Get myself right, So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Be safe out there. Comment 06 out.